In its invasion and annexation of Crimea, Russia has seized 51 vessels belonging to the Ukrainian Navy, according to information that's been compiled by Dmitry Timchuk, director of the Center of Military and Political Research in Kiev. Among the Ukrainian vessels reportedly captured by the Russians are submarine Zaporizhia, management ship Slavutich, landing ship Konstantin Olshansky, landing ship Kirovorad, minesweeper Chernihiv, and minesweeper Cherkasy. The Cherkasy was the last of the ships to have been overtaken following weeks of threats and ultimatums to surrender. As of March 26th, just 10 Ukrainian vessels remained in its own navy's possession, including a gunboat and a frigate and an intelligence ship. Okay, question one. What did capturing these naval vessels have to do with protecting the ethnic Russian Ukrainians in Crimea, which we were told, Lewis, was the reason for this entire thing?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Unless the Ukrainians were planning on opening fire on their own people in the peninsula, I can't imagine why this is helping.
Is there any excuse at this point for not turning those over to the Ukrainian government? Is Russia actually afraid that it would use its 60-ship fleet against it? And in response, President Obama has announced that Vladimir Putin's yacht will have to dock in Fort Lauderdale rather than Miami should Vladimir Putin decide to sail it to South Florida. Now, I'm kidding, but there has been significant criticism that the sanctions that President Obama and the newly formed G7, which was the G8 reformed without Russia, as I told you yesterday, that the sanctions are relatively milquetoast and aren't really going to do much of anything other than affect Vladimir Putin in that he has a great personal desire to be respected and seen as an equivalent superpower around the world. I'm just not sure that, 51 Ukrainian ships seized by Russia, sanctions, etc. And believe me, I'm not advocating sending troops in or any of that stuff. That's not what I'm hinting at. What I am saying is I don't really know that anything that the G7 and Barack Obama and the U.S. are doing are really going to affect the situation there. And you could argue that it's not really the U.S.'s responsibility to get involved there. That's a perfectly fair argument. But from the point of view that the U.S. is trying to have an impact, I really don't know that they are.
No, I don't think we will. I guess it's fine to condemn the actions. Why wouldn't you? The whole thing's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't see it having any impact at all.